All right, I think I'm back. So we just restarted every single thing on this end. So pretty sure, I mean, it's looking stable for the moment, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah. So welcome back to SatisFactory. We had a bit of a technical thing going on there with, I think it was on Twitch's side, but we did a full restart on this side, and hopefully it's working. So where are we at right now? So right now we have 4 minor Mark IIs that are kind of pulling out 60 pieces of ore per minute from these 4 different locations, and it's all coming together and merged in. So we've got conveyor Mark 1s coming out of here at 60. We've got conveyor Mark 1 coming out of here at 60. It's being merged together into a Mark 2, which can handle a capacity of 120. We've got a conveyor Mark 1 coming out of here at 60. It's actually, I don't think I need this here, but you know what? That's cool. I don't know why I had that there. Let me just pull that off, and we'll just hook that around, yeah? So let's hold. There we go. There it is. And so that's coming in at 60. And then coming out of here is a conveyor Mark 3, which is merging all 4 sources into a 240 per minute rate. So we're going to try our hand at building vertically. I am a little bit nervous about this because I've never done this before, and I've never done a building, right? So I'm been told it's a good idea to kind of build like a basement. That's what I've been told on YouTube. So thank you to the bunnies out there. I'm thinking maybe we'll come in with a conveyor wall 1, and we'll bring that around and snap it. Maybe, oh, well, I guess we could have shifted that over. But I guess we could kind of have it on this side, or better yet, like on this side right here. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to square it off that way. Yeah. Hey there, Big Brick. Good to see you. Savox, welcome back. Clocky, welcome back. If you're joining us right now, we're currently just trying to recover our stream right now, and we're in the middle of kind of trying to build our very first factory that looks like a factory. That's the idea. Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we want something lined up here, so maybe the merge actually happens up and above. So now that I'm looking at how this is all snapped, I might actually go ahead and adjust this once again, and we'll get that just like so. So we got a lot of ore in our pockets right now. Get that going. There we go. And break that off. All right, let's see what we got. It's back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, all right, we're going to get our merger, and we're going to send this over the top, and it's going to go, should hopefully line up with this. So we're going to get a Mark III, and we're going to slam that right in and see what that looks like. I actually might be better off. Oh, that's actually dead on. I mean, I'll take that. That's awesome. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, great. That's awesome. Well, that's fantastic. Can we maybe make some adjustments here? So we were going to need a Mark II out of here, and it's just going to kind of loop around a little bit. I don't know. We could have the merge. Well, actually, we can merge in from 2 different directions, right? So that's actually okay. I was kind of thinking to myself, I'd have to merge here and then make it happen, but you can actually route 1 lane in directly, right? So we could do that, and then we can get this one to come into here as well. So let's get this squared away. There we go. 1, 2. And out. Awesome. So that's feeding at 60. It's feeding at 60. That's feeding out at 240. And then we just got to feed these 2 in. And I think we've got it. So what we got to do, we're going to go ahead and get a merger. We'll flip this. We want green facing us. Get that lined up. And then we'll stack one right on top. We'll think we can even get another one on top. We'll go ahead and clear out the ones below. So hopefully Mark II is going to merge in at 120. Oh, maybe it's a little too high. Okay. Looks good now. 4 to 7,000 kilobytes per second, around 800. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that it seems to be working now. That's fantastic. There we go. 1, 2. That should suffice. We'll come in on Mark II. Like so. There it is. Clear that out. Mark 1 in. Pretty sure. There we go. 1, 2. Excellent. All right. So hopefully that's all going to merge together and then feed the building. So right now what we're looking at, we've got 60 on conveyor Mark 1. We've got 60 per minute on conveyor Mark 1. We've got conveyor Mark 2 feeding in, and we've got 260s on conveyor Mark 1s feeding in. So this is basically going to be a 120. This is 60, and then 240 out, 120 plus 60 plus 60. So 60 times 4, 240, and then we're on Mark 3. So now this should feed what we're going to build is a basement. I've never done that before. Should be pretty interesting. Yeah. Look at the output input lines of the merger and splitter, and input has 3 bright yellow lines and output has 1 line. Looks like a bracket. Oh, really? I think all of these are mergers though, so I don't really have the splitter to compare against. So this is the splitter. I'm guessing. So an input has 3 bright yellow lines. 1, 2, 3. And then the merger has an output that has 1 line. Oh, over here. Like a bracket. Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha. So this would be the output right here. Oh no, the output is the single bracket. Okay. Man, lot to remember. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to try to make a basement right here. Let's get a regular wall. Never done walls in a building. Can we do... I wonder if we need a full floor for this, you know what I mean? Like a full thing like this. I guess this will be the very edge of it. Let's kind of start that. We could probably get one of those gated walls. And so will this allow us to build a foundation on top of it? So that means we do gate hole wall like that. And then we can go ahead and insert an automated gate. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might clear that out maybe. Who knows? And we'll kind of work like that. It's got a bit of grass inside. You open both streams while waiting for reboot. We'll stay on this side now. All right. Thank you, Steph. Oh, look at that. That's fancy. Oh, that's amazing. Well, I guess we can kind of come in with our ramp like so. And we'll be able to, voila, we're inside. Wow, that's awesome. So in theory, this is going to be 240 per minute in. Actually, don't we have signs? Can we make a sign? I think we bought a sign, right? Is it architecture, walls, foundations, maybe customizer? Is that right? Oh, I saw it for a second. Square sign, display sign. Well, look at that. We can be like, oh no, we need quartz. Oh, we need quartz. Okay, so I don't have quartz on me. Somebody wrote the SatisFactory plumbing guide. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, so let's see if we can build a foundation above. Oh, that's not... Maybe we got to build another wall on top. And then we can go foundation up here. Does it... Oh, you know what? They have the half walls, right? Is that right? So if we did... half wall, like basic wall, and then we can attach a foundation to it. Is that how that works? I'm gonna guess like that. Is that how you build a ceiling? I mean, this is supposed to be a basement, so I guess it can be kind of low, We could do 1 meter. 1 meter might do the trick, maybe. 1 meter, perhaps. So we'll go 7, 1 meter. And then now that actually looks a little bit like that's going to work. Yeah. Snap that. There we go. Use slim 1 meter foundation or build on top of this one. So holy crap. We actually kind of have a roof. I mean, it's a floor. And I think we have stairs as well, right? So if we want to get up, I mean, I guess we can worry about that later. Is it architecture? Stairs right, stairs left. Oh, look at that. I mean, I guess we'll do stairs right, but we can, since we already had it out. There we go, there we go. So we can kind of make it like, maybe like this. And then we can build that again. Can we snap it to the stairs? Maybe like that. Overlapping another object. Oh, there we go. So maybe we got to clear this. And then I can do it. No. Overlapping another object's clearance. It'll let me do this, though. And then again. That seems odd. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, we could put this here, but then that doesn't quite line up, does it? 2 walls high is better, or machines won't fit underneath it. Well, the machines, I think, I'm going to have the smelters up here. What I was told is that having a basement is a good idea. Not your favorite stairs. I mean, they're the only stairs I know of. Are there other ones that you purchase? Yeah. I mean, I guess we could do ramps in the meantime. I have no idea how to do... No idea how to do, whatchamacallit, the basement thing. Others in the shop. Ah. Well, maybe for now, we'll go ahead and do the double ramp. So we'll go foundation, double ramp. We'll go at 4 meter, perhaps. Is that going to stick? That's a bit much. That is a bit much. All right, tell you what. Let's... Is that... Can I at least get it to stick here on this side? It's a little bit finicky. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, well, I might use the weird stairs at some point. Maybe we'll do ladders for now. Yeah. So, how do we do this? We can pipe up through the ceiling. So I believe they have the holes, right? It's like a floor hole. I think it was under organization. Transport, jelly lily, logistics, conveyor lift floor hole. Oh, you can put it right in there. That's amazing. Well, let's pop that in. And then we'll get a conveyor lift floor hole. Like that. Learning where to aim for the correct snap point. Oh, man. And then we'll get our elevator. We need it to be a Mark III. I guess the hole has to be right above. Or we could let it come in first. And then get our Mark III. I don't know what that looks like. I have no idea what that looks like. Does that even fit? No. Okay, let's see. So, lift down from... Okay. There's the lift. And we're going to get... Oh, I can't even see anything in the hole. So, 1, 2, 3. we might need to pipe it through. Do we need a hole so we can actually see the bottom? So we go 5 up, and then we do it like that. So that sort of works. There we go. And then we can get these half walls, zoop the edges here, and then we'll work off that. Yeah. So smelters, we need 8 smelters, right? So I guess we'll extend out this way. We can have the smelters facing this way. We will put a lock down. Oop, oh my gosh. Let's just build a wall here first so I don't fall. There we go. Okay, now let's take a look. Where are we at? So we're gonna go ahead and get our splitters this time. So there are gonna be splitters. We could do the smart ones, but honestly, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's just a little less advanced, right? There we go. Just line that up. We got a Mark III for the main line. She's coming through. And then we'll get standard conveyor belt Mark I, and we'll grab iron ingots. So that's going to be 30 in, 30 out. So we're going to need 8 more of these. Yeah. Can stay longer. When is your next? So my next one's going to be either Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday guaranteed. Yeah. So we'll have another one for sure Tuesday, Wednesday. Most likely we'll have a short one on Monday as well. Yeah. And thank you so much. It's been very nice having you here. I really appreciate your help. All right. Going to clear this here. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got to double this length. And it looks like it's 1 per. It's kind of a narrow factory. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And almost there. See you then. Happy building. Remember, pioneers, be efficient. We'll try. We'll try. Thank you so much, man. I have a feeling in theory we could fit it in the existing space. We just have to shove this over a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this for now. And then we'll shift the whole line over. I'm pretty sure we can do it. So let's dismantle. There's the line. We'll go hold. And then we'll see about shifting it over a couple. We'll go in and get our splitter. Flip that around. Mark III's on the main line. Mark I to the feed. Iron ingot in at 30. And then we're going to go ahead, clear these smelters, and then stack them in again, but should be a lot simpler. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can take these along. Actually, we're gonna get the Mark III and we're gonna run that past the last guy. We'll get our splitters. I'd actually like to climb this if at all possible. So we got our splitter. There we go. Lock that in. Oh, that's not it. Excellent. We're just missing one now. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead and connect them. So that's all on a Mark III at 240 across, and we're going to go ahead and feed with a Mark I at 30 per minute on the input. And there's 8 total for 8 times 30 for 240. So that should saturate. We just need to set them all to iron ingots, yeah? Smelters after the first one didn't line up perfectly. Is that right? Oh, they didn't. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kim. All right, so there's the snap. That looks a little better. And we need to reconnect the, at least they're lined up. We just need to reconnect the conveyor ones. Break that. Oh, whoops. Now we got a big hole. Mark 1, and then we got one more. But just in case. There we go. Awesome. Thank you for noticing that. That's fantastic. So that's 240 in on a Mark III all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we got 8 right here. I'm gonna go ahead and extend the wall. At least we got a little walkway. That's kind of nice. Not planned. And then we'll be able to get that over. We do have wall mount, so it might be kind of nice to test that out. I guess we could do windows as well, but we'll get there. Okay, awesome. I think they all have, yeah, we all have some kind of room to walk through, so that's phenomenal. Power-wise, we do have our wall outlets, so oh, that's kind of cool. So if I did this and wired that, oh wow, look at that. I'm gonna suppose we kind of have to have them lined up kind of more on the side. So like this is, let's say, centered, but being on this panel right here might look nicer, like that. A little dangerous, but that'll work. That'll work. Okay. And my assumption is, so there's this, and then there's the middle. Is that right? That seems off. It'd have to be like here. So it's interesting how it doesn't quite line up. Yeah. Yeah, one's kind of in the middle, one's on the panel. So I assume the next one's on the panel. So if it's here, then that would be there. I don't know. This seems maybe a little more complicated than I'm used to, but and then we need to connect them all together anyway. While in dismantle mode, if you press G while aiming a specific part, you may want to dismantle it. It filters the parts. Let's say only Mark 1 belts. From there on, you can look freely wherever you want. Oh, like if I go F and I hit G? Dismantle filter, only conveyor splitters. Oh, wow. I had no idea. That's awesome. Only mark. That's really great. I had no idea. Thank you very much. And that one needs to be here. And then I'm assuming these can handle connections to each other. This is OSHA compliant. I just want to point that out. Definitely OSHA compliant. And mark that. Perfect. Okay. So now we have a bunch of smelters. We actually, I guess I could have a double socket, so I could have one feeding in from the outside. So maybe like the last one here, we could actually update this to a dual-sided one, and then we could have that be the connection point. So if we actually go like this, double wall outlet like that, and then we mark this one at this, and then this one into the smelter, we could actually have power from the opposite side like that, which would just be great. So we can come straight in from the big tower and then hook it up right there. And now this is all getting powered. So that's really, really cool. How we get upstairs, I still haven't figured that out. But I mean, for the most part, you generally have this feed and then you've got actual power up there. So that's pretty cool. So we go 6, 4, flip that around, at least so we can get upstairs right now. Complicated is the only way to play. Ain't that the truth? Hey, Mira. Good to see you. Welcome. We're going to copy these because not all of them are configured yet. So let's get that in there. There we go. Okay, so those are all pulling in iron ore. So they're producing iron ingots. Yeah, jetpack, no stairs needed. Oh man, I wish. We don't have a jetpack yet. I cannot wait. That sounds amazing. Oops. Hello? Oh, you know what? Yep, this is 1 meter. Oh, come on. There we go. Target that. We'll leave this one for now. There we go. Okay, there we go. It's kind of hard for me to gauge where I gotta aim. Oops. Here we go. Basic wall at 1 meter. And we're hiding it all. Okay, let's just go ahead and close this up here. I'm gonna hope we're gonna be able to handle this within this space. So this is for smelting, yeah? There we go. Okay, so let's go inside. We have a random ramp. God. You know what? I would rather tell you what, let's do this. Let's get rid of that one. We'll go in and get walls so that I don't fall. That would be amazing. I like not falling. Humans always locking himself into dark places, right? And then we'll get this ramp and we'll just honestly, maybe we'll have it like, oh, that's not it. Okay. 6, 4, like that, at least for now. That allows us to get rid of this and then close that up. There we go. Awesome. No stairs needed. Well, it's funny because I created this basement and all I'm doing is feeding it up. I feel like what we should be doing, so this is what I feel like we should be doing, yeah? I feel like this should be in the basement and I should just be feeding up. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I think I did this incorrectly. Otherwise, I should just have this down below. Like what I should be doing is if I cut this one from the first one as an example, and I get this, not in reverse, it would be by default, but I would need a hole here. So it's essentially I get a conveyor lift floor hole. I would get it, is it like right here, I think? And essentially we would go, well, I need, how do I see below? I'd have to fall through. Let's do that. And I would need to go something like, you know, up and then flip it around like that. And then essentially I would be feeding this way, you know, and then this would give me more space to work with. I feel like that's how I'm supposed to do it. And I'm curious too, like if we do power and we do a double wall outlet, can we put this in the floor? It looks like it's only horizontal, not vertical, you know? So I wouldn't be able to get power from the bottom and the top. Yeah. Thank you, Mira, for being on both. Yeah. So yeah, that's off, first of all. So the fact that it goes through, I mean, I'd have to make the hole. I mean, I like that the hole works. Can we put the hole afterwards? Kind of like that. And then feed it like this. So I guess knowing that, what I could do, because the bunnies were talking about a basement, and I built it this way specifically because, oh yeah, that's, see, that doesn't work. That doesn't work, not at all. So we'd have to go logistic, conveyor lift floor hole, bring that through like this. Yeah, since you feed the building only one belt, the basement may seem like useless, but imagine the building is for automated wiring. Oh yeah, no, I'm not knocking it at all. I want it to work. I just realized it after I did this that this is probably not what I should be doing, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I just wonder, is there an easier way to do this? So like I don't need to feed up here. I could bring this down below. So like get a splitter. I'm just not sure how, you can't do the snap alignment, you know? You'd have to bring the conveyor lift. Mark 1 will suffice. And I think I can go H, right? So we'll bring that over. We'll enter that. And then we can flip it around. But I don't know if that lines up or not. Do you just kind of have to have the faith? Oh, see? There we go. And I think the bunnies were saying you can do it from the top and it's easier. Yeah. Since you feed the building only... Hey, Pildren. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Go in and just kind of say hello there. Yep. I'm so tempted because that's going to ascend from this way. Oh, okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That works out a lot nicer. We'll just say that we'll have it like that. And then as far as the hole goes, does the hole line up? Because once we do one, that changes a lot, right? Looks like the hole generally lines up. Awesome. I mean, it's kind of intersecting with it, but it kind of lines up. So then, oh, and also, how do you get lights, right? I think I had some lights. Architecture, foundation, organization. Oh, ceiling light. Here we go. Whoa, that is serious. Does it becomes a floor? How does that work? Is this, you would place this instead of the foundation, or you hook it up? Oh, cannot afford quick wire. That's why. So I needed quick wire for it. Okay. Well, nice thing is, with a floor hole you attach, but if going down to bottom first, or arrows will be off and going up. Well, this one's in default mode, so I guess we'll find out. No time like the present to find out, right? So we got the floor holes, logistics right here. Yeah. AB Transu, welcome. We're just kind of trying to figure out how to do the basement thing. So if I cut this up and we take the hole, put it right there, and we go ahead and pull this through, put it right there. And do it like that, then I think that's kind of the way. Yep. There we go. Okay, so now if we go, let's say 5, it's in default, and we drag it down. We could either start it at the bottom. Well, I guess we should probably have a line. It's probably easier to attach to, you know? So we can take this Mark III, run it all the way through to the end. And then we'll go ahead and get the splitter. And I'm curious if it'll feed. It should be for that first machine, right? So if I pull all the ore, is it going to feed? It is feeding. It is feeding. That's awesome. Usually building conveyor floor holes is more convenient when you put the bottom and upper part of the lifts separately. Can you break it in half? Like you can take the lift here and then you can, oh, you mean like attach it to the bottom, come up while it's still selected, and then attach it again. So kind of like this. So if I were to say go conveyor, I would then, oh, see, but I'm having difficulty attaching it here. It won't go with a hole anymore. Now it's in the machine, yeah, off of the floor hole. Oh, I didn't know you could snap to the floor hole. There's the bottom, like this. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, nope, nope. That's not it. Off the floor. Okay, okay. Does it matter which one you do first? Like you have to do the bottom first or no? So we go 5 off the floor hole. So there's the green. And then we've got the floor hole. Oh, look at that. Wow. Best top if going up. Okay, okay. I think I kind of get it. So I'm assuming this is going to flow. I pull that out and it is flowing in. Excellent. Thank you so much. Man, this it's a mystery. That's what it is. It's a mystery. All right, let's go ahead and set up the bottom here. So how do we see the holes? There we go. It doesn't snap, so I'm kind of eyeballing it. Did I get it? Did we get it? Okay. Oh, there's another one out here. Oof. And we lose that. I lost the foundation here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Clocky. Oh boy. And it'll snap off of the line. So this one I'm unsure of. I feel like this one's off because I no longer have guidance from the foundation because the base foundation is currently in the grass. It makes me want to blow this up. Oh, no, Matt, don't worry about it at all, man. I really appreciate it. I realize that we're going along. I'll probably go for another, I don't know, a little bit longer just because we had some technical difficulties. So maybe we'll start with what we got and then we'll just make sure that it flows and we'll see how this goes. Yeah. So if we gotta start with the top. Yeah. So we can probably get rid of these. Oh, so we were talking about if you hold down G and we control, we can highlight only this. So that's excellent. So we don't destroy everything. And then we do G, control, and we can get all the splitters. That's so cool. Thank you so much for your help. We're going to go ahead and target the hole. Get that locked in. And then we'll get the bottom. Locked in. And I think, yeah, we get a... Do we need a conveyor there? I'm not sure. Looks like it does need a conveyor, but it looks like it might be off. So if I do this... Oh, you know what? I might need to drag these down and then bring it along, and then it will snap. Wow, that is so specific. Okay. So if I do a conveyor, the problem is getting it in there unless it's already hooked up. I don't think it is. How do I do that first one? So if we go to our second smelter, right now it's at... Yeah, it's not feeding. Yeah. Hey, Trith, thank you so much. I really appreciate the use of your Twitch Prime. Yeah, really appreciate it. So the eyeballing's not cutting it at the moment. I mean, we would need either more space or... Conveyor belt. Oh, there we go. There it is. Now it's feeding. Bottom part. Yeah, it's pretty... It's pretty stuffed and compressed in there. Makes it pretty tough. So that's why I am thinking... I don't know if this is necessarily... I mean, it's going to be really cool, I think. But there we go. Flip that. Lock it in. Maybe we just get a big hole here so we can... And we'll get that bottom. There we go. Gotta figure out where to aim to. Oh, that's not it. But it does look like it's feeding. If you look at that, it does look like it's kind of feeding. Yes, it is. Perfect. So that one's feeding. Wow, each one is like its own little baby. And holy crap, Trith, thank you so much for the gifted sub. If you could show some love in chat for Trith, that'll be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for taking care of the bunnies, yeah? All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab the next one. Except we're just going to hop up this way. It's probably faster. Get on down. And go. That was a lot easier. Guess we can build that back and cut. We'll actually cut that out. All right. Awesome. Certain rhythm to it. There we go. Awesome. The last one I'm worried about. The last one, I don't know what's going to happen with that one. While putting the lift heads, if you press R, you can reverse the direction. I think, wasn't R descend though? Because R will reverse it, and ascend, like default, will make it go up, and then R will make it go down, I think. At least that was my thought with it. Click. Down. But we don't have this. So now we could just loop in the Mark III. That actually works out pretty well. We don't even need it to be a Mark III, but yeah, that'll do just fine. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now we can cover up the edge here. Cover up that. Look at that. We kind of have a building. It's like feeding in. We have some type of conveyor system going on down there. It's very tight. We'll eventually have stairs. And then we got a bunch of smelters. Looks kind of unsafe, but at least we can read it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, perfect. So from the smelters, I haven't even thought of what we wanted to do. Obviously, construction would be great. I guess we could go higher as well. Yeah. I think the bunny said that we wanted to make sure that we had 2 tall on the walls so that we could fit all of the machines. So we can start with that. We also can do windows, but I figured that would be easier to do later instead of right now. Awesome. And if we were to build another one, would it fit is the question. Or do we need another half? Yeah, so we got an intersection here. So we'd have to get in another basic wall if we wanted to put on the top. So that would basically be like wall, basic wall, and we'd have a half section here. Nice thing is, I do see that the tower pokes right over the top. Oh, we're missing iron plates. Okay. Fair enough. But actually, didn't the bunny say we can get our plates back if we do materials and we do concrete walls, right? So we can go like this. And in theory, I think we get our plates back, right? So never done this before, but... So now if I look, and now if I try to do this, we have our plates back. Man, that is so cool. Bunnies, thank you so much for your help. I would not have thought of that. Close. So we can go customizer, concrete walls. And each one that we do, we get more plates back, which is awesome. Even these halves. 3 lines of 4-meter walls needed because you'll be putting a foundation on the upper floor and that will clip through your smelters. Oh, like even higher. It looks like the half wall seems to work pretty well. So like if we do that, then that allows us to do this. And now it just barely fits right in. Don't ask me how we got him in this building, but we kind of got it in. Make sure you have enough free inventory space of changing a lot of walls to concrete. Gotcha. That's a pretty snug fit. Nice thing about floor holes, there's no height stop between them. Oh, height stop? What do you mean? Oh, whoops. That is... There we go. There's the half. So I just want to see something because, I mean, I trust you. I'm just curious if the tops of the machines are poking out. You know what I'm saying? If they're poking out of the roof. Yeah. We haven't closed up the basement yet. No, they're not poking out. That's a plus. You can go as high as you want. Wow. I mean, it is saying that there's some level of clip-in, so I'm pretty sure there's, you know, it's just grazing the top. But not too shabby. Mind you, we're only making ingots so far. But at least we did a floor. It'll be fine. At least we got a floor, right? At least we got a floor. Now, the stairs are a whole nother thing. So I kind of feel like we don't need this conveyor lift hole. And that's just routing right on in. So it's distributing upwards. And then we can go ahead and close this up. If it reads the foundation there. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, it might not read it. Well, we could have a big open entry. Maybe this is the entry to the bottom. How ghetto would that be? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, not really surprised that this is the bunny way. After all, OSHA is just a suggestion out here. Are going to build logistical floors for constructors too? I mean, at this point, the constructors might be up. Build wall down. Ooh, that's fancy. Stick to the top. Well, let's see. Can we snap it there? Oh, I saw it there for a second. Oh. You beautiful beast. You beautiful, beautiful beast. Oh, look at these weird edges. I don't know how that works, but that's cool. Let's concrete it up. The neat thing is we can just not paint some things and make smiley faces and stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. We can have a racing stripe. Wouldn't that be crazy? That'd be nuts. Look at that. You can have racing stripes. Oh, heck yes, Mira. I think the thing I'm trying to understand is how we're going to be able to get our stairs. You know what I mean? Because the stairs that we have right now, in theory, they're all good, but cannot afford not enough concrete. Ooh, that's a new one. All right. That's a new one. So we can get up right now by a ramp. You can choose for the walls to be concrete wall. Oh, there you go. So these all have saturation of ingots just ready to flow out. So we would want mergers, right? Yeah. I guess we could dump them down a hole, work on them below, and then bring them back up. You know what I mean? We could do that. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, we've got so much room down below. Like, why not? You know? But we're missing out on concrete right now because we went full concrete here. So what we could do... See, we're at 624. I don't know, bunnies. I'm gonna go for another... I'll go another half an hour, and then I'll wrap up. I think that's a building. Let's go get us some concrete. So when we get, we're probably going to need, I would imagine like 3 stacks. That's like 1,500 with all the concrete usage. Fortunately, we've got enough here. We just got to go upstairs. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And if we want, we can also get the plates. Yeah. Well, here's. No, I get you. You're right. You're right. I think the 30 more minutes. Right. Well, I won't finish it in 30 minutes. I don't believe that I will. But I think the thing is that we had our... That's how logistics floor work, both for the input and the output. The idea is to hide the spaghetti belts in logistics floors for aesthetic reasons, but it's a personal choice. I think the thing is we just had the issues where we had to restart all of the equipment and everything like that. So we were down for a while. So I'd basically be setting them back down into the floor. So we got our conveyor lift hole. And I think it just goes straight up like that, right? So we would actually send this in reverse. Oh, except we would go... Hang on. There we go. Come down below. And we can actually send it down this way and then run the belt right underneath the machine, yeah? That's done, yeah. Oh, right. Work was interfering with my gaming. Oh, man. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this right in line. There we go. So we'll get it in reverse, place it on the hole, snap it below. Wonder if there's a faster way to do that. Nope. We have to confirm it first. Then you go down. So it's a 2-click process. Hook it up, bring it down, then you're good. Okay. 2-click process. Down. Do all the top. Oh, can you do that? It will let you? Oh, I had no idea. Okay. Oh my God. I didn't realize that they were separable. That's what you were saying earlier. That's incredible. Wow. Okay, that's so much faster. That's insane. Thank you very much. So let's get... I guess we can go this way. Do we have room to route the belt forward? Except come around this way. What about through the front? I mean, we had the gate here. We might need to move the gate over one. We'll route it this way instead, yeah? So let's get our merger. I guess that one we've got to eyeball, so I think that lines up. Hold. Looks pretty good. First line the mergers, because the mergers do not connect to the lifts, but the lift can connect to the mergers. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was just gonna do that and then have that feed into the mergers. Yeah. One thing I will do though is, just because this back one is on all the dirt, I was gonna Mark 3 that just like this, just straight in. So we got our mergers, and we'll get on top. Oh, nope, won't get on top. Okay, so let's see if these will actually connect. Their output is 30, so I think we're okay with the Mark 1s to feed them. And then we got the Mark 3 all the way across. There we go. And we'll cut this for now. They're all heading in this direction. They're all merging. Awesome. And then now that we got the ingots, we can feed them up to constructors, right? So we can bring them through. Wow, that was fast. That just instantly... That's terrifying. That was so fast. And then I guess we need the constructors themselves, right? So we could have them on the same floor, it seems like. So actually, how many constructors do we need? What are we building? I guess that's a good question. What are we building? Looks like you're definitely getting caught up in the game. Hey, Falcons. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. When your crosshair directed to the belt while putting down mergers, or if you hold control, they snap, but the aiming is the more important part. So yeah, I had it snapped to the belt, but I didn't actually have it snap to the other direction, like with the output of the lifts. Yeah. So as far as iron goes, we can make rods. Oh, we were going to do the cast screws. That's what it was. This is going to be a screw facility. Yes. So we've gone to screw facility, and right now it's going to be 12.5 in, 50 out. So 12.5 in. Oh my God. Wait a minute. So if we have 30 out and there's 8 and it's 12.5 in, oh no. That's a lot of constructors. Holy moly, that's a lot of constructors, isn't it? Okay, so hold up. So we actually have 240 down below. So we have 240 ingots inbound. So that's 240, 12.5. That's 19, well, 20. Holy moly. I don't think we can even fit that much. We'd have to have maybe 2 manifolds worth from both sides. And yeah, we need more space if we're going to do that. So that'd have to be on an entirely different floor. Oh, that's crazy. You can buy stairs for tickets. Yeah, I have some stairs, but they're kind of weird. So take a look at this. We get this and we put in the stairs like that. I mean, I'm not sure how this works. Like, they don't want to let me kind of loop it back and then, you know, get up to this position like this. I'm not too sure what to make of that. Yeah. Get walkways. They come with better stairs. Oh, they just come with them? Well, that's awesome. I mean, this is part of the reason why we ended up with the ramps right now is just because, it lets us get up a little more easily. Yeah, so right now, I don't think we have enough room. So we would almost need to have the logistics just come right out and go to a whole new floor is what I'm thinking. I don't know if that make sense to the bunnies. Alternative cast crew, we're going to be able to support almost 20 machines. So that's going to be 10 and 10. This is 8 wide right now. I feel like Mr. Bean's laughing. I mean, we could do like 16. We could kind of do 16. We could have 8 here. We could have, you know, a double row above, and then that could equal 20. But that would be kind of a weird feed. Let's get our 4 and bring that up. Now we're above. So, constructors. Is it 1 full tile? Like, can we fit that one per tile? It's about 1-ish per tile, but we probably want 1 tile of room to feed. So let's say we had it like this. We should be able to barely squeeze in a wall. We could have them go out like this, like this. Have them back to back. Like so. And then have another one here. Like that. And then if we have a line down, will that be 16? You know what I mean? Or are they narrower and therefore we can fit in more? So that's 3, 4. Oop, wrong way. Oh wait, wrong way. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can fit 14. Interesting. Okay. So let's say we went with that. Let's say we did 14, and down below we had another 6. I didn't pay attention to the direction. There we go. Would that work? So there's 16 up there. Can we fit another 4? I think so. We could kind of go... So we'll lock that in place. Ooh, that's tight. One, 2, 3. Yep. We may just need more space. Because here's the thing. Okay, maybe. Okay, so we're trying to fit 20 in, right? So that occupies the place between stairs. How do we feed them? I mean, they're a bit askew. We could have 4 automatically feed in, but then that won't split evenly, will it? If we had... Oh, you know, it'd be a weird manifold. Rather than piping them back down, we could have that one come up and then feed through 4, and then the remainder shoots up with a lift Mark 3. Holy moly, that's tight. Offset. Don't think you have the room. Set of 2 rows, but don't think you have the room. I mean, we could have one going through and it splits left and right. Right now, if we look at where this has to go, it's right here. So if I take a hole and I just like slam it in there for a second. You can build uneven floors, go bigger on the second floor. You can support them from the ground with foundations. Oh, like extend it out so it's not straight up. As in, get this floor to overhang and then have a pillar. Maybe like on the other way. Like the floor with all the constructors. Have it extend out and then have like an awning, kind of. Because we would need about maybe 3 more tiles out in this direction, yeah? That would be... Yeah, we could try that. We could have the... Close these down. But then you almost ask yourself, why do I have all this space? Why do I have all this space? It's... I mean, granted, it's not a huge operation. Almost makes me think... I guess it's just... It's good practice. It's good practice. All right. So we can probably break that down. And we're just gonna snap to the very edge. There we go. Open that up. There we go. See if we can't fit in 4 more. So I'd ideally like to have another tile, just so we can actually walk around the edge. We could always have a carve out for the tower. That'd be something. I had half a copper building over a cliff. It was being held up by the belts connecting to... Oh, this is something. That's something. This makes me want to do windows here. You know what I mean? Like if you did... I don't know, like you did something like... Just because it's open, you know? All right, so let's get our walls. It's basically clipping with a power tower. So maybe we can make that adjustment, yeah. It's gonna let us, there we go. Cut that one. Connect it. Oh, we got the tube and the building. All right, let's cut this. Tube. Building. Oh, look at that. It's even, you just place you, I should put a door right here. I should put a door right there, my goodness. I'll say one thing, it's a unique looking building. Ain't that the truth? All right, well, we'll come back to that. Okay, so we got another 15 minutes. Let's see what we can do. So the thing is, if we're going to pipe this up, I almost feel like instead of piping it back down, I mean, I guess we already did it, so yeah, well, this could be a garage for a car or something. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, there. Just so we can do something with this space. I don't know what to think about that. And then where do we need the hole to go all the way up? It's Q, logistics, conveyor lift hole. It's right in the middle. I'd almost feel like if we're going to do that, we'd want to either pipe it in from this side. Like that's the middle. Maybe there. Oh, we can't pipe it in through there because that's literally in the middle of nowhere. Unless we were to pipe it through the wall. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's fine. This is fine. In that case, I'm just going to shift these. Another one over here. And then we're going to get rid of 2 on this end to buy us a little more space. There we go. So now at least it can come up and then from there be able to, so we'll go in default. We'll flip this around as a destination like that. And then we'll have a bunch of splitters. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. So it's going to be 240 up. So actually, this cannot be a lift Mark 1. It has to be a lift Mark 3. So flip that through. Mark 3. Main lines on Mark 3. And then each of these, if they were to make alternative cast screws, is 12.5, so we can go ahead and send standard Mark 1s. Oh my gosh. The fact this game can detect what I'm doing is kind of really impressive to me. Because it's like midair, right? It's kind of nuts. Copy settings, and we're gonna configure them. You know what? I could probably just stand on top of this. It'd be a lot easier. There we go. It's going to be 20 machines that are being configured. Okay, great. Okay, so they're all set to alternative recipe cast screw. Awesome. So if we go ahead and get our walls. Are you need a loose screws? We need screws, Arknock. HB is going to get into Minecraft creative mode and rebuild the Great Wall of China on a 1-to-1 scale and somehow use redstone machinery to make it work. What's redstone machinery? Do I want to know what that is? Is it like the beginning of war or something? All right, we have another 10 minutes. What can we do in 10 minutes? There we go. Okay. Oops. We got a hole. Oh, that's right. This hole. Okay, let's see if we can't. I'm going to cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Oh, oh. There. Nope. Missing silica. Oh, that's what it is. Does this take less silica? It does not. Okay, well, that's fine. Wall first. Yeah. Simple machines that run of a redstone block or redstone torches. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I mean, if we can figure it out and has some logic to it, let's go. That'll do. That'll do. Flip that 8 meter. Nope, that's not going to do what we want. 6, 4. Literally redstone that acts as a free energy source in Minecraft. Oh my. All right, so as far as a logistics floor, we'd have to pass it back under, but I don't think that's going to work because some of them are piping out on top of the other one. So as you can see, this was not thought through. We're coming up with it on the spot. If anything, I probably should have piped in. I should have moved the outputs. Like this should be the outputs and the inputs should be split on this side and that side, I think, if we were to do that, right? So right below it, it's being routed down again. And then here it is. So it would have to come up. I mean, I don't know why I went back down if I'm going to go up twice, but that's all right. We'll figure out the output later. Is that a good idea? Not necessarily, but it is what it is. Yeah, it doesn't line up. Hold. Is that possible? Can we run through 2 whole floors? I mean, I guess we could. Let's just try it. You can put floor holes in line, go directly up to the 2nd floor. Okay, let's try it. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're going in default mode. We'll come down like this. We'll have it like, oh, that's not green like that. I guess we have to start with the top. Is that right? You gotta start with the top. If this pipes. Okay. Oh, that's right. This is already got one there. Oh my gosh. And this is already Mark 3. Okay, hang on, hang on. I totally forgot. Bring her down. How does that work? If I do it blindly? Oh, that's blind? Well, that's not bad blind. I mean, what we should do... 5, 1, 2... Can we snap like that? No, it's not default. It would be reverse. There. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, there we go. right, she's flowing. What's gonna happen? It's going through a floor hole. It's going up 2 floors. What's happening? Look at that. Oh my god. Wow, look at that. Holy moly. Oh my god. That's 20 machine. Look at that. I mean, we have to figure out the output part, but not bad. We got 5 minutes left. We got 5 minutes left. That's fed. High five. That's kind of cool. I dig it. Nice thing is, so we're definitely going to need that next height, right? And then we can kind of get our wall sockets. Need power. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Good point. Good point, Matt. There we go. Okay, so now we've got our power. We have our wall outlets. We could go... Oh, whoops. Okay, so that's not the right side. Okay, great, great. I think since it's 1-to-1, we should be able to go on every other one of these gaps here, and that should be sufficient because each of these panels have 2 to repeat. So now we can do 1 out here and 1 to connect, then 1 in and 1 to connect. I'm pretty sure I missed 1. Nope, I put it to the wrong one. That's what. There we go. Yeah, I put it to the wrong one. Oh, whoops. My gosh. There we go. And then we just need to latch them together. I wonder if I can put power through the floor. I assume you do a floor hole and then you attach it to a wall one below it. There we go. So those are all now ceiling trip lines is what that is. Bunch of ceiling trip lines. And then this one will be a little bit opposite because there we go. Be right up there. You can carry the power from the double outlet on the smelters floor to upper floor, make a double on the stick. Ah, route it through the outside. Very true. Oh, nope, that's a cross. All right, we now are at our last minute, so I don't think we'll be able to finish this, but hey, what a start it was. Our very first actual building like building. It's kind of, it like makes sense and it doesn't make sense at the same time. And it is probably the most complicated thing that... But you know what? It's our kind of weird, right? It's our kind of weird. Nice thing is we can actually take this one right here, replace it with the double wall like you were saying. Kind of do that. We'll go ahead and latch that through, and then we'll hop. Oops, let's do this. Come on up. And we can, yeah. I mean, because that's safe, but okay, there. Obviously, they haven't been connected together. It's not on the opposite side. I don't know what this wall is. Maybe why it is. But that's definitely a look. So as we wrap up, this is what it looks like right now. We're feeding in 240 ore, 240 per minute. It's being piped up into a bunch of smelters above, and then it's being dropped down below and then fed a bunch of ingots. They're being piped up at Mark 3 at 240 per minute. And then at the very top floor, we've got, well, be walking this way because we've got the space here. There we go. We've got 20 constructors that are not fully powered yet. And they're all feeding, and they'll feed on the outside. And I haven't figured out what to do from there yet. So holy moly, that's kind of nuts. Yeah, don't worry, most of my factories end up looking like 1950s. Well, my gosh. Oh, you know what? It looks like my... Oh, is this off? Oh, you know what? Did I... Hang on. Prep and companion. Well, that was already running. Oh, really? Did I not? No, that is... Well, doesn't look like the macros want to work. So, bunnies, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry about all of the technical difficulties. I know that things kind of came to a standstill, but thank you for all your help. Never built a building before, like a building, not just sort of like building stuff, but actual with floors and things like that. So this is our first attempt at it. I really appreciate everything that you have brought to the table. It's made it very enjoyable. So thank you again. Next time we'll be streaming is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same bun channel. We'll be back again with Battletech, Rogue Tech. We actually have quite a lot of tools to play with other than our giant Mobilish 225-ton Mobilish HQ. So it should be pretty cool to kind of expand and advance a little farther there as well. If you'd like to help us out, we are currently, I think, under 5 away from our goal of 1,000 subs on YouTube. So thank you again for all of your support. Once we hit it, probably going to be recording our Q&A this weekend. So if you'd like to squeeze in any questions, feel free to join the Bunny League Discord and take a look at the announcements section. There's a Google form right there, or you can even go over to the HBFT Gaming YouTube channel, look at the community post, and there's a link to the same form. So just anonymous questions. If you want anything answered, we'll take more time with it than we normally do on stream. So I just want to say thank you for everything that everyone's done for us, this channel, for everybody. So thank you very much. If you'd like to hang out until the end of the music, we'll go and give someone a nice raid. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.